Wholesaling real estate is progressive, or what I like to say, developmental. The good news is as you go from beginner to expert and as you go through these different phases, as you gain skills, as you gain experience, there is a way that you can wholesale where you can start to transact, start to make money, build on that, and keep going until you are $1 million producer. So what I want to do on this video is I want to break down the 5 different phases from when you first get started all the way to expert.
Go to warmleadsdaily.com to get exclusive, warm leads sent to you daily. These leads are ready to go and want a cash offer on their property. Hurry, spots are limited. Go to warmleadsdaily.com now to claim your leads.
You know, there are 2 sides to wholesaling. There is acquisitions, that's finding the good deal from a motivated seller, either direct to seller or through a real estate agent. And then the other side of that is what we call dispositions, finding a cash buyer. And in the beginning, you know, you're wearing all the hats, right? Because you don't have a team, you don't have processes. And so in the beginning, it's very much about transacting, just getting a deal done, usually without a marketing budget. So we're looking for free or low cost methods to start to do deals. Ideally, as you go along, you're starting to build on those skills, build on the experience, reinvesting your revenue into team and process and marketing. No matter what you do, you cannot get away from finding good deals. There's just no way around it. You have to get good at finding deals. I don't care how you do it, inbound, outbound, direct to seller, direct to agent, whatever model you're using, whatever method you're using, at some point in time, if you're going to get good at this business, or if you're going to do any amount of business or any deal whatsoever, you have to learn how to find good deals, period. Which means you have to learn how to not only get in front of motivated sellers, you have to know how to discover motivation, uncover motivation. You have to learn how to negotiate and offer. You have to learn how to contract. All of those steps you have to learn how to do in acquisitions. What I'm talking about in this video is as you do acquisitions, how do you wholesale these deals? How do you exit these deals? And what does it look like to go from beginner to expert in your disposition process? So in the very beginning, when you have no experience, you really should be careful about contracting a deal first and instead really focus on finding a buyer first. And the reason why is because the last thing that you want to do is go out there and contract with a seller. You've made a commitment to that seller. That seller is now really depending on you to perform. And then due to your inexperience, you overcontract, you miscontract, or you can't find a buyer, and then you have to break up the deal, potentially harming a seller. Not a good idea. A lot of sellers get harmed from new wholesalers. With good intention, you're trying to do a deal, you think it's a deal, and it's not. And then you have to go bust up the contract, not perform, and potentially harm that seller because they're making plans now in their life. Now, it doesn't have to be that way. You certainly can get a good deal, and there are ways to ensure that you have a good deal. I teach all of these concepts here on my YouTube channel. But for the most part, if you can, what we call bird dog for a buyer. And what this looks like is you're going to reach out to active cash buyers in your market. You're going to try to find one or a handful of these buyers. You're going to understand their buy criteria. We call that a buy box. And these are going to be people that want to work with you. They want to have a relationship with you. They want to help you find them a deal. So they're going to be open to giving you feedback. They're going to be open to looking at your deals that you're finding. And they're going to tell you exactly what their number is. And they're going to be okay with you making money, meaning they know that you're going to try to contract it for less than their buy price so that you can make a wholesale fee. They're okay with that. They want you to go out there and find them deals because they don't want to do that part. They just want bird dogs or wholesalers to bring them deals, feed their pipeline. That's what cash buyers love most. So you're going to reach out to this cash buyer and you're going to say, help me understand what you're looking for. I'm going to go find these deals. When I get something I think fits, I'm going to bring it to you. If it fits for you, then you'll commit, and then I'll go ahead and lock it up, and then I have a built-in buyer. Step 1 or phase 1 would be to bird dog for other buyers. Okay, buyer first, deal second is how we look at that. In fact, I've built an entire business as a flipper around the bird dog model. I have a finder program called 10K Club, and people who join that program, I give them all the tools, the resources, training, software, tools, contracts, everything. And then I basically arm them to go out into the market. They know exactly what my criteria is. They find a deal, they submit it to me through a portal I have. And if the deal fits my criteria, then I buy it and pay them $10,000. And it's awesome for new wholesalers because, again, they don't have to worry about the buyer and they understand what they're looking for because I lay that all out for them. Okay. And by the way, if you want to join that program, just go to my10kcheck.com where you can register for a training and learn all about it. Okay. Now, after you've transacted maybe a handful of deals, you're starting to really understand what buyers want. You have a general sense of what a deal looks like. Phase two would be where now you go out and you do contract the deal first. But rather than building out a process of finding a buyer, what you do is you JV. We call that joint venture with another wholesaler who does have a really dialed in and large cash buyer list. So these would be other experienced active wholesalers in your market. You find a great deal, you go to them, they have their buyer network and their process of finding the buyer, and you partner with them on that deal. And then they're going to go find the buyer, bring the buyer to the table, and whatever that wholesale fee is, you split that with them 50-50. Okay, so we call that JV. I do this quite often with my students in some of my training programs. The idea there is you can solely focus on acquisitions and you don't really put much effort into dispositions yet. Why? Because you're still very early in the process. You're still trying to figure out your acquisitions. You're trying to figure out your marketing channels, and you're putting all of your effort on the front end and just outsourcing the back end. The problem with that is you're giving up half the profit just because you don't want to go develop out and build out your own buyers. But again, developmentally, that makes a lot of sense when you're at that phase in your journey.
Real quick, then we'll get back to the video. Now, if you're a nationwide virtual wholesaler, then you need to check out the hottest and most affordable new lead service offered by PropWire.com. It's called Warm Lead Accelerator, or WCL for short. In a nutshell, you get 10 warm leads delivered every day, Monday through Friday, to your inbox. That's about 200 warm leads a month. Now, these are sellers that have recently been cold called by PropWire's overseas call centers and have expressed an interest in a cash offer. These leads are exclusive to you, and here's the best part. These leads only cost $2.49 per lead. You can't find a better price like that anywhere. Now, this offer is for a limited time, so don't wait. Go to warmleadsdaily.com to get signed up and learn more. Now back to the video.
So what's phase three? Phase three would be then what I call the one-off process. I like to call this build as you go. Build a list as you go. And the concept behind this step is it just takes one buyer for your deal. And what you're going to do is you're going to find the most ideal buyer for the deal at hand. So let's hypothetically, you go out and you find a great deal. Well, to wholesale that deal that you have under contract, you don't need a list of 1,000 buyers. You need a buyer. How do you find a local active buyer in the neighborhood that's recently transacted? You bring them your deal. Again, I teach how to do this on PropWire.com for free. I even show how to do this on Zillow or Redfin. What you're doing here is you're finding another flipper that has recently flipped a house nearby your deal. And what I like to do is I like to reach out to the real estate agent who listed the property for the flipper and say, hey, I see you represented a flipper. You just did a deal across the street. I have a deal, might fit your buyer. Can you take my deal to your buyer and see if they want another deal? I'll put a link to a video which breaks this down in detail. Again, the concept here is you don't need to JV. You don't need to bird dog. You can find your own buyer. Since you're so early in the process, you're just looking for someone to buy your deal. You're not really concerned about how much you make necessarily. You're just trying to find somebody that wants your deal. The first one that comes along that pays you 10 grand or whatever, you take them. Okay, that's this phase of the business. But what's great is you're building as you go, because every deal you're talking to a handful of buyers. Those buyers are now joining your list that you can then on the next deal, you've got new buyers that you can reach out to about your deal. And in time, you're starting to build a list. It doesn't take long before pretty soon you have 100 buyers on your list, 1,000 buyers on your list. In some of my markets that we've developed out over years, we have thousands of buyers on our list. Now, they're not all active, but we're building this big list. The bigger our list, the more people we have to go to when we get a deal, the easier it is to find the best buyer. But the misconception is you can't wholesale houses until you have a massive buyer list. Not true. You can start with one, then two, then three, and you can find a buyer for a deal and build as you go. I love that about this business, build as you go. Okay, the fourth phase then, you now have developed out a what I call core buyers list. Now, these are active buyers. You have a relationship with them because you've talked to them before or you've wholesaled them deals before. And you've got this core group of buyers that you can rely on. They're repeat buyers. They're go-to people. You've networked with them. Maybe you've hung out with them at meetup groups. And at this phase, you're not just trying to find a buyer, which, by the way, you're still building as you go. So that doesn't go away. But now you've got people to call. You can pick up the phone and say, hey, I got one. I think it fits for you. Do you want it? And you're working this small group of buyers in your list that you've created. You're just taking the best one that comes along as fast as they come along. You call up the guy that bought your last deal and you say, hey, I got another one. He says, hey, I'll pay your number for it. Or, hey, give me a deal. And you do, and you move your deal and you move on. That's step 4. You now have a buyer's list you're working. In step 5 here, this is where now you want to move into expert level. And level 5 now is where you're going to do an open house model, or what I often call an auction model. And the way this looks is we have a whole process where we do our open house on day 4 of contract. So I contract with a seller, and on the 4th day after my contract, I'm having an open house. And what I'm doing for those 4 days is I'm getting all of the buyers, as many buyers as I possibly can, to come to this 2-hour open house during this window of time. And that's the only time you can see this property. And I want to get 10, 20, 30, 40. We've had 50 people, 50 buyers at our open houses. And again, it's like an auction now. Everyone's hyped up. It's highest and best. We have a suggested price, but we tell all of our buyers on day 5, the next day after the open house, is when you can submit your offer, and we are taking the highest offer. Okay, so now what I'm doing in this phase is I'm really trying to extract the highest paying buyer in the market. I'm not taking the first guy that comes along. I'm not even taking someone that pays me my number I'd like to get. Let's say that I'd like to make 20 on a deal. I'm going to try to get 30 with my open house auction model. I want the highest paying buyer. This is where you find the outlier, by the way. The outlier is that one buyer that pays way more than everybody else. They're out of formula. It doesn't make sense to you, but there's a reason why they want it. Maybe they already own 4 rentals on that street, or they're doing 2 flips and they'd like a third one. A live-in flipper that you find where they're just going to live in it and fix it up and sell it, and they're just okay with a 10% discount. The outlier is when you are doing all of the outreach, this massive outreach program. In fact, with my business partner, Mark Gabriel, we did an entire playlist. I think it's 5 video series playlist on my exact process for dispositions doing the open house auction model. I even give for free in that series the exact step-by-step process that we do. And just think about it this way. Here's what I think about. You know, when you bird dog, you're just looking to make something. In my program, I pay you $10,000. It does need to fit my criteria, but I really pay well my bird dog so that they keep bringing me deals. But going from that all the way to expert level, you could double, triple, quadruple your revenue just by getting really, really good at finding buyers or your process. And once you kind of understand these phases, then it gives you a clear path forward. You can step into these roles. You can develop the skills necessary to succeed at that level, then move into the next level, move into the next level. What's great about this is you can progress fairly quickly if you've got the right tools, you've got the right resources, you've got good training, and you're willing to do the work. You're willing to show up, do the work. You can develop through these different phases fairly quickly. You can do it way faster than I did. I believe we're in the golden age of wholesaling where we have access to so much resources and tools for all of it, for acquisitions and dispositions. So the next thing I want you to do is watch this next video where I'm going to show you the very first thing you need to do to get your first deal in the next 10 days. Okay? If you do what I show you on this video, you can get a deal in the next 10 days. So watch that video now, and I'll see you on the next video.